Hey everybody, it's Highly Alchemist, and welcome back to Let's Play Paper Mario. In the last episode, we did, well, maybe a little bit of, post-chapter cleanup, but not so much though, because, well, you know, the Shy Guys are kind of, they're being dicks, and so, they just won't let us. But we did some at the very least, and in this episode, we are going to start our next chapter. We have this house here, it's locked from the inside, so we can't really do anything about it, but it is connected to something somehow. But rest assured, though, it's actually not the place that we want to visit, though. It's actually someplace else. There's one more place I didn't even check in Toad Town. If you go in the shop here, there's yet another Shy Guy causing some shit there, and he's stealing the storeroom key. So, yeah, unfortunately, though, we can't really store any of the items that we have to make some room. I mean, we can still buy items, but if we want to have the shopkeeper to hold on items for us, then we can't do that right now because, well, he doesn't have access to it because his key has been stolen. So that sucks. But I mean, we can still do it with it. Well, actually, no, we can't because the other shop didn't have the storeroom. This is the only shop in Toad Town that actually does have a storeroom, but we can't do anything about it now because, well, again, the Shy Guy stole the key, and so now we have to go get it back. And that is not the right room to go. Now, the place where we want to go is actually this house right here. And, it's empty, so it looks like there's absolutely nothing to do. So, I mean... Oh, hello. Oh! Oh no! It's Mario! Alright, so if you go in this room and then you wait around, then the Shy Guy will come in and so he'll spot Mario and then he'll just run off. So, what you need to do is that, we would have to bring Bo out and we have to make sure that he doesn't, of course, see us. And how so, you may ask? Well... like this here. Yeah, he totally will not see us. We are totally hidden. And so you just make sure that you keep yourself invisible and do not press the C button again. And, oh, what the hell? Oh, maybe this room did have a secret after all. Oh, let's go see inside here. What is this? Is that somebody's birthday? It's a toy box. Looks like something's inside. What could it be, you may ask? Well, let's go inside and now, here we are, Chapter 4, Trials in the Toy Box. Alright, so, the thing with, Chapter 4 is that, like, basically this is where the, Shy Guys like to go. Well, this is basically their hideout. Now, I actually did do a, test playthrough. I want to throw this out there right now, is that I actually did do a bit of a test playthrough, and the other house that we checked out, you know, that, blue house where it was, locked from the inside, I thought that was a place, and, when I saw it was locked for the first time, I thought that, that we needed a key to get in, and I had no idea where exactly we were supposed to get the key. Or, as a matter of fact, I did not remember at all needing some sort of key, like I thought we did. But it turns out it was actually another house. It was a different house entirely. We didn't really need a key after all, so I completely forgot. It's just, it's been so long, well, I didn't really, remember much about this game. But anyway, new enemy here, Shy Guys. Shy Guys will come in different colors, like, they'll come in, like, you know, yellow, pink, you know, the regular red. No matter which color they are, they're all the same, but yeah, those are just the, Shy Guys. They have a couple attacks where it's kind of off-putting, to say the least. For some reason, like, yeah, this right here, I didn't even, have a good timing there, like, they'll just, do some sort of aiming attack, and then, once they successfully, hit you, then, there might be some sort of crouch here. I don't even know what it does. It does absolutely nothing. But if you actually block against their attack, then they kind of, they do this little epic fail animation. Okay, there we go. Now I actually block the attack. I don't even have the Defense Plus badge equipped because, well, that takes a lot of badges. Well, actually, I think I did have one, and I do have another. Or did I have just one? I didn't even equip it, but, I don't really have enough badge points because it does take a lot of badge points. Yeah, see, he's kind of like, just screwing around right there because I just blocked the attack from him. It does absolutely nothing. I don't know why. Yeah, maybe just for shits and giggles. I don't know. But yeah, this place where you'll be encountering a lot of the, well, that's actually all you'll encounter is just Shy Guys, and, oh, hello.
What do you want? Get away from that treasure chest, pal. It's mine, see? Don't mess with me.
Alright, now this guy here is, he's called Anti-Guy. I would recommend, for right now, well, seeing as you're now, I would not recommend finding this guy. Now, if you actually do have, the necessary items for that, like the, stone cap, that actually completely protects you, then, oh, actually, first, I wanna get this out of the way. These guys are called, Groove Guys. Now, Groove Guys are absolutely annoying to try to deal with, because they will spin around and they will leave you dazed. They shake their booties to call oh, okay, well, yeah, see, they make you dizzy. Yeah, not only do they make you dizzy, but they will also call reinforcements, which means that, like, they'll just go and, you know, summon their allies, and they'll just make the battle longer. So, if you don't want to deal with that, I would probably recommend, using an item that actually hits all the enemies at once, like Pow Blocks, or using the Starstorm. And I have to use a Super Shroom here because, well, I'm kind of, I was running low on HP, as you can see here. But anyway, back to what I was saying about the anti-guy. So yeah, I would not recommend for right now to fight him. That's why I decided not to fight him, because that guy hurts. He has a massive amount of attack power and a lot of HP as well. Like, he's basically one of those mini bosses, but like he has a shitload of attack power, and you know, and he does take a lot of HP to take down. So yeah, that guy fucking hurts. So if you there's actually two ways to avoid him, or like, well, you can actually still fight him, but there's actually two ways to go about it. One is that, like I said, is that you can buy yourself some stone caps, and then that will completely protect you from any damage. You can just spam the ever-living shit out of them. Or, there is actually a certain item that you can use from the ingredients, which we'll get to later on. That does involve the lemon, and that's the reason why that you need or it's good to have the lemon. And if you give it to him, then he won't fight you at all. And of course, well, actually, he'll just be busy eating, and you just take the chest. So that's what I recommend you do if you don't want to be dealing with all that. Alright, so this room right here, this is where we have the Shy Guys holding on to the items. But one of them has the calculator that was stolen from Ralph, the badge salesman. But we have some Shy Guys. We got some new items. We have the cake mix, which is one of the ingredients for Tasty. I got rid of the Pell Gel, though, because we don't really need it, because we have Bo with us. Now, there is some sort of a whole gist to Chapter 4. Chapter 4, I am not that much of a particular fan of, because, well, because let's be real here. Chapter 4 does entail in a lot of backtracking. I will say this much now, because this involves you actually finding the items, or the stolen items, that from Toad Town. Like, either the Shy Guys will onto them, or you would or you get those from the treasure chests, and then you just retrieve the stolen items, and then it would involve you going back to Toad Town and recovering the items back to their rightful owners. And you know, in some instances, you actually do have to give them back in order to get through this chapter. So yeah, it's actually pretty annoying. It does involve a lot of backtracking, basically just, you know, getting the stolen items and then just giving back to their rightful owners. And then you just have to go back. So yeah, a lot of backtracking involved, so it is kind of annoying like that. And you know, what I mean by backtracking is that, like, you know, you just go back and forth, like, it just, you know, just going back to the same areas. But it is necessary to, in order to progress through, but, you know, or is it optional? I mean, something tells me that you do have to get those, but anyway. We have Kimmy Koopa again, and she's, we have something terrible. Something that Mario absolutely hates.
Oh, I can't wait until Mario gets here. He's gonna be beaten so bad, he'll probably start crying. Then King Bowser and I will laugh and laugh. Come and get it, Mario.
And yes, of course, her dialogue will actually be different, though, depending on what items that you pick. The ones that are apparently Mario's weaknesses, in massive air quotes. Because if you actually choose all items, then Kimmy Koopa will say that, you know, that she's being rather suspicious about it, like just not even wondering why Mario would ever be afraid of those. But either way, she still goes through with it anyway, because, well, you know, Bowser told her to, and that would be the only reason, because, you know, she has to follow Bowser's orders. Again, I have no idea how Bowser just completely buys all that. You know, if you were to just select items, you know, Bowser doesn't even get suspicious just one bit at all. He completely buys it. So yeah, I mean, I understand that, like, you know, Bowser's portrayal is different, like, depending on any kind of Mario game. Like, you know, in the main series, he could just be, you know, a generic, you know, Doomsday villain, or just or just a generic villain. Or in some RPGs, like particularly the Paper Mario games, he could be just either like, you know, an anti-hero or just a, you know, a straight-up comedic villain with some sympathetic qualities, or, you know, or stuff like that. He's kind of portrayed differently depending on many kinds of games, but in this one, he's a total fucking moron. So yeah. Anyway, I didn't even pay attention there. I forgot what the names of those, well, I mean, I know they're just Shy Guys with balloons, but, I think they're just, Fly Guys, I think? Are they? I mean, they might have different names, though. I can't even see the names right now because, well, I'm using the star power. I really need some more HP and FE because I'm running low. Yeah, in this chapter, I actually do fuck up, but that's actually for the next video that I already recorded. Let's see here. Oh, Sky Guys is what they're called. Okay, I thought they were called Fly Guys. Well, Fly Guys are the name of the Shy Guy variants from Mario 64. But yeah, they're just called Sky Guys, but then again, they're the same thing. Sky Guys, well, what you can do is that you can actually go and pop their balloons, and then they'll just drop down. They'll become just regular Shy Guys, and they have their slingshots that'll just fling at you. Yeah. Anyways, as you can see there, the reason I'm taking like a bit more damage than normal is because, yeah, like I said, I don't really have the Defense Plus badge on because I don't really have enough BP. So because I'm taking a little more damage than intended, even when I'm blocking against the attack. So, anyways, yeah, in this chapter you'll be meeting up with a lot of variants for the Shy Guys. Like, it comes to like regular Shy Guys or just some other kinds of Shy Guys you'll see. But some of the ones I absolutely they drive me up the wall, of course. Like, you'll encounter some of them that are absolutely annoying to deal with. And I think it's in this room, if I'm not mistaken. Or it could be in another room. And now, another thing that, about this chapter is that, like, it does have a station, but we don't have some sort of a transportation. It comes in different rooms. Like, right now we are in the, blue room. So until we get this kind of transportation, of course, then, we, can't really, go to any other rooms. So, yeah, yeah, I decided to go for the, Clubba, you know, for Mario's weakness because, well, I kind of need some star points, but I also realized, like, I actually did do another recording session, and, I mean, I already recorded the next video, and the other enemy that I selected, which was the Fuzzy, apparently it didn't give me any star points, so, like, if you want some extra star points, you could go for the harder mini-bosses, just for extra star points, but for regular enemies like either Goombas or Fuzzies, of course, or maybe some other ones, you don't really get star points at all because, well, I think it's because you're just too strong against them. Because I do know that if you level up a little more, or a lot more, and then you start defeating the lesser enemies, like in the very beginning, then you don't get star points at all because, well, that's basically what it is, that, you know, the star point system kind of changes, like, you know, depending on how more level up you are. So for the weaker enemies, you just don't get any star points at all, but for stronger ones, you actually do get more.
Oh, it's Mario. See this slime club I have? I'm gonna introduce you to it. Club Meet Mario.
See, I only get, like, maybe a very few star points from the Clubbas because, well, you know, it is technically the enemies that we already did encounter, and I figure I already did show them off anyway, even though we already encountered them. But they are treated as mini-bosses, and we do have to go through them to get that, treasure chest. See, I only got 1 star point, so yeah, this battle only gave me 2 star points because I'm already strong against them, but yeah, it's, you know, same thing as you did before when you fought the other Clubbas back in Chapter 3. Yeah, just like that there. And so with that, then, we'll just, open up this chest here. And we have the storm room key. And yeah, so because of all the backtracking that I have to do, as you can see here, then there's going to be a lot of editing, because that would entail just me having to go all back to Toad Town just to get the just go and free the stolen items and then get them back. So we're going to start with the storeroom key. We'll go back here, and I also do need some more super shrooms. Yeah, because of how limited the item inventory is, I had to use up some of the items, so I just have to go buy 3 more super shrooms. So we'll go ahead and give this guy back to the storm, or get this guy the storm key. All right, Mario, you did it. Got my storm key. Thank you so much. You saved my livelihood. Tell you what, take anything you like from the storeroom. It's just a little thank you for getting my storm key back. Alright, and so you're actually required to go back there because there is an item that we do need, and that is the toy train. And that is something that, of course, we will be using a lot. Well, actually, that's, well, something we do need, of course, like I said, for this chapter. And the next thing that we're going to go and bring back is the calculator. And that will be back to Ralph, so that way there we can get some more, some badges that we might need. Yeah, you have to close the shop. Well, not for long, pal, because, well, guess what? I have your calculator. Hey, buddy, isn't that my calculator? You're telling me you got it back from the Shy Guys? Yeah, in your face, Shy Guy. I can open my shop again. Oh, man, how can I repay you? I know, take this. This is a special badge, bud, so use it with care. And we have the I Spy badge, and this badge is actually very useful. So you actually remember how I've been getting the those star pieces from under those panels, like, you know, the Sin Star pieces? Well, with the I Spy badge, if you equip that, then it'll signal when you're in an area with the hidden star piece. And once you do, then you actually just look around and just ground pound on the one of those floor panels, and then you get the star piece that's hidden in there. That's what it entails. It'll basically just signal you to that there's a hidden star piece nearby. So I went ahead and equipped that, and thought I'd have equipped something else, but I didn't know what it was. So now we have to go back to Shy Guy's toy box once again, and now that we have the toy train, then we should be able to bring that in there. So let's go ahead and interact with this toy box here. And we'll just throw it in. And there we go. And so, yeah, that's why we actually do need the toy train, because with that toy train, since we can actually just bring it right there, then we will be able to access all the other areas in Shy Guy's toy box, like basically some other different color rooms using that. Alright, so now they're back in business, and the train just dropped out of the sky. Now, yeah, thanks to me, of course. So what you can do is that if you want to get to the different rooms, you can actually either use the, yeah, at first you actually have to press on the switches, like either, like one of these here. So yeah, just step on this one. We can actually access the pink station right now. We can't really do so for the red station, well, from the blue station, because, well, there's the tracks there is kind of derailed right now at the moment. But it's actually something optional, though. We can actually fix that later, you know, as a shortcut. Alright, so with that, we are now going to access the pink station. And yeah, this video, yeah, as you can see, it's actually like, oh, and there's a hidden star piece. Yeah, that's what the I Spy badge is for. So yeah, it'll just, that's when it'll signal you that there's a star piece or hidden star piece nearby, and so once you grab onto that, then, there we go, there's that star piece. Alright, so we go over this way, so what was I gonna say? I kinda lost my, train of thought there, oh yeah, that's right. So as you can see, the, yeah, the video is about like 26 minutes long, because I recorded for like 35, minutes here. Oh, and there's a new, Shy Guy, you know, camouflage guy, or, no, he's not really a camo guy, this right here is, well, actually, we'll start with the mini guy. These guys right here, fuck these guys. Because, as their name implies, the midi guys, what they do is that they actually heal the companion. So yeah, this is one of those things where, like, you know, in RPGs, that you would always want to kill the healers first. Because, you know, what they do, of course, you know, as the name implies, they will, they actually heal their allies. So yeah, if you come across them, I would do yourself a favor, and you have to beat these guys first. Yeah, always kill the healers first, because if you don't, the battle will go on forever. And that's the one thing in RPGs that I absolutely can't stand, is that, you know, they would always heal your allies. So do yourselves a favor, kill them first, so that way the battle won't just go on forever, because they are absolutely annoying. And these guys are here called the Spy Guys. And, basically they just, you know, just shoot you with their slingshots, and I think they do something else, but I forgot what it was. Oh yeah, and they also, they actually do change their, attack formations. Like, first they'll hit with the, slingshots, and then they'll switch to, hammers. So that's basically what they do, but I'm sure they do other things, but I forgot what it was. So anyways, was I about to equip another badge? I mean, I mean, it kind of looks like it was. I was trying to see which, okay, yeah, I wasn't really going to equip badges. I thought I was going to, because, I mean, I did have a couple of badge points, but it looks like I didn't have enough, though. Now, as we go along here, let's go and acknowledge the elephant in the room.
Everybody calls me Gourmet Guy. I don't know why, I'm just an ordinary food-loving shy guy. I'm hungry. You know, as a matter of fact, yeah, I am called Gourmet Guy, all because I'm fucking fat.
So yeah, basically what he does, yeah, he's basically walking a pathway because, well, you know, he's hungry, and so we actually have to give him food. Because, you know, he is called Gourmet Guy. And so, he won't really, he's very picky, of course, because if you try to give him, like, the other items, he'll just spit it out because, well, it's not good enough for him. So yeah, he's a very picky eater, so we actually do need a certain item for him, like, you know, some kind of, a special item that's, you know, it's a very, one of those sweets there, but we don't really have it at the moment, so, because he's very picky, so we'll have to go and, find something for him later on. And now we have the mailbag for the postman, so we'll get back to him later after we get the, all the other items from the, pink station. Oh yeah, and, came good with just, somebody, Fuzzy.
Oh, Fuzzy, anything but that. I know I've dealt with those enemies before. Oh, anything but that.
Anyways, so as we, go along here, yeah, I went for the, Fuzzy, of course, because, well, like I said, I thought it was, well, we already dealt with those guys before, but we're already too strong against them, so we won't really be getting any star points, unfortunately. So I guess, as a matter of fact, it was kind of pointless to just go and, try to, you know, summon those enemies, and now we just got the Defend Plus badge. Yeah, it does increase Mario's defense, so I actually do want to quit that, but it actually does take 6 star points, and I don't really have enough at all. So, so that'll just have to come later. I mean, maybe once I get more badge points, but it's gonna be a while, though, because that does take quite a lot of badge points. Alright, so these Shy Guys, they'll just, what you want to do is that they'll rotate this door around, and, oh yeah, and I kind of missed that mark right there. You have to make sure that you follow the Shy Guys, and then you want to make sure that you want to hug this door here. And then, when that happens, then that'll make sure, that'll make you be able to go to the other side here. And let's see what this chest contains. It is an Ice Power Badge. And it's actually another one of those attacking items. I don't really know why I decided to, well, this is just a Fuzzy, though, because, well, they're very easy to defeat. If you, well, if you're fighting against multiple copies of them, then you can actually just kill them all with a Cooper. Or, actually, no, well, I could have just went for Cooper, because, well, because his shell tag will just kill them all at once, but I sent Bo out, actually. Because I didn't think he was gonna... Well, I forgot at the moment that, that he was... there was gonna be, 4 of the Fuzzies, so... Yeah, if you're fighting against them, then yeah, you can use, Cooper's, Power Shell against him. I haven't really used Cooper in a while, so I figure, you know... Might as well just, let him have his time to shine. And yeah, I don't get any star points at all, because, well, I already fought against those guys, so... Actually, picking him as one of Mario's, you know, weaknesses is actually rather pointless, so... Alright, now we have the frying pan, so we can go ahead and get that back to Tasty, and then that way there we'll be able to cook again, or have her cook again. As we weren't able to, and she'll actually give us something that we'll absolutely need, so let's give her that frying pan back, even though she has other pots and pans, or, well, actually, I don't know if that's actually a pot, but that does look like another frying pan, so she could have used that extra one. It's not like it's not like she can't really cook any of those things, and so, like, why does she really want that particular frying pan back? If she can't really cook without it, then she could have just used those other things. But now with that, then she has given us a slice of cake. And now you actually want to keep this cake right there. You can't really use that. I mean, it does restore 15 HP, but make sure you don't actually eat this though, because you're gonna want to, well, I mean, even if you do eat it, you actually can make another one with the cake mix. But you are gonna want to hold on to that cake, that slice of cake, because you actually are gonna need that. And well, we did go past a certain gourmet guy that might like something like that. And as you already would have guessed, that's what he'll probably need. So we're gonna have to hold on to that for him. And so we'll go ahead and now we have given back the mailbag for this postman, and we have a star piece in return for that. And with that, then that should be it for this video. So next time on Let's Play Paper Mario, we're gonna continue on with well, actually not only continue on Chapter 4, but we're gonna go ahead and do some other things that we couldn't do because well, we were limited, like, you know, doing Kubaku's favors, because I did say we're gonna combine that with Chapter 4 just to pick up on that. So until next time, see you guys later.